For my workouts, I don't really use much. I use a mat sometimes. I use a backpack and I fill it with water bottles to add weight to my workouts. And I always plan and track my workouts. That's key. So starting with the warm-up, I pretty much always use this exercise, the glute bridge, to get warm. I think it's really important to work on squeezing your glutes, especially if you sit a lot, and sometimes I do. So I always warm up with bridges first for high reps, just trying to squeeze my butt as much as possible. Then moving on to something simple, some reverse lunges here, just to get the blood flowing around my legs a little bit more, using a larger movement and using more of my weight. 12 to 15 reps, and again just focusing on squeezing my leg muscles really. And the final exercise I've got here today is some squats. I am trying to drive my knees out to the sides quite a bit because I've got some exercises coming up that's going to work my groin, and again about 12 to 15 reps here, and I do this warm-up set twice round. So my first set again, it starts off working on that posterior chain with these shoulder elevated hip thrusts, whatever you want to call them. I'm working them single leg, and they really get into your hamstrings and glutes, and for me it's really important to have super strong hamstrings. So this is my first exercise, and again I really try and squeeze. I superset that with some single leg squats. I've chosen this exercise first because, I want to use the hardest exercise I can first, or one of the hardest exercises I can. I don't have a barbell, so I can't do regular squats, so I increase the intensity by doing single leg squats and having one leg take my whole body weight. So this is my strength day for my legs, so I want to keep my rep range kind of low. I'm aiming for 6 to 8 reps, but obviously it wants to be hard enough. If it's not hard enough, I make it harder. And as you can see here for the single leg squats, the first set I got 10, which is cool because you can just use that first set to warm up the movement, but then I added some weight into the bags and water bottles for the final 3 sets. So I did 4 rounds of this, looking for about 6 to 8 reps on each exercise, with about sort of a minute to a minute's half rest in between. Okay guys, that is the end of set 1. So we did 4 rounds of single leg bridges with our shoulders elevated, and we superset that with single leg squats at some form of a height, to obviously make it easier than going butt down to the ground. Let's move on to the Cossack squat. I love this exercise because it helps keep you flexible in your groin. It helped a lot with my splits training when I was doing it, and I just like it. I really like this exercise for the mobility benefits, as well as the strength benefits. So let's get onto it. So as I mentioned, I really love this exercise, both for the strength and mobility benefits. I can get pretty low because I have trained flexibility in the past, and so I still have some of that flexibility in me, and I'm trying to work to get it back. So this is definitely a journey for me. But yeah, this is one of my favorite exercises. It takes a little bit of time to warm it up, but once it's warm, it feels really good. Once the legs are open, the workout feels great. So I do 4 rounds of this, again keeping it in the strength range, sort of 6 reps, maybe 8, 4 rounds with again sort of a minute to a minute and a half rest in between. That is the Cossack squats done. I was a little bit tight today, so next up, this is where it gets fun, get the nice burn. I can load up the backpack with water for the Bulgarian split squat, and that I'm only doing 3. Let's just double check that. Yeah, at the moment just 3 sets on that. And yeah, let's get those in. Let's get a nice good burn on that. So let's do it. So this is where the workout gets fun. I can load the backpack up with water bottles, really add weight, go a little bit higher on the reps, hitting 10 reps on these Bulgarian split squats, and trying to get that sort of burn through the legs. The other exercises, you can feel them work, but they don't necessarily burn because you're having to get into sort of difficult positions, and so they require sort of a lot of stability and mobility and almost focus, whereas this is straight up and down. It's a very easy exercise to perform, and so you can really get the burn in the muscles. So this is where the workout kind of gets fun for me. And yeah, I do about 10 reps on each leg. I don't want to take the reps too high here, but also not too low. I do want to get a bit of that burn. 3 sets and literally only about 30 seconds between sets rest. Split squats done. Final exercise, and that's me done. Is going to be jumping lunges, 4 sets of this, and I'm going for 20 reps with 45 seconds rest in between, just to get that final burn. And that's it. Then I'll be done. Let's get in these jumping lunges. So for the final exercise, I have got jumping lunges. Now I like to do these at the end of the workout just because I actually find them really hard. They're one of my most challenging exercises, and I want to build my ability to do them really. So I put them everywhere in my leg workouts. For this, I keep the reps reasonably high, 20 reps, and the rest reasonably short, 45 seconds for plyometrics. I would say it's quite short, and you really do get that burn. By the 4th set, my legs are done. So that's the jumping lunges in there, just to try and pull up some of my weaknesses, I guess. That is it, workout done. My battery died as I was about to do that last set, so I got it done and I just jumped in the shower and finished it up. But guys, that's my leg workout. That is my strength day. The second day I do is more like high reps and like, you know, not big long circuits, but more supersets and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just getting back into the old fitness, getting my strength back, getting my body back. So, you know, follow along because I will make progress and I will get results. So if you are interested, stay tuned because I will be posting more workout videos on this channel again. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.